Hello and welcome to this edition of CTV. I'm Marianne, and later in the show we have a story about sleep-deprived students. But first, here's the bulletin for Monday, April 7th, 2017. For those of you who are still thinking about purchasing a yearbook, you might still have time. There are a few more books available. Pay $75 at the ASB window store ASAP. The Deborah A. Brown Scholarship is available to high school seniors who are dependents of CSEA Center Chapter 610. Download the application from the CHS website or see Ms. Lupino in the College and Career Center. The deadline is Friday, May 5th. We have a couple of special accommodations for people attending graduation this year. If you have family members who will need to use the elevator or the ramp to enter the stadium due to mobility issues, please contact Ms. McNichols via email to have your family members placed on the VIP entry list. Also, if you have a family member who needs signed language services, please email Ms. McNichols at smcnichols@centerusd.org. If you want to get involved and help make decisions on activities for our campus, then pick up the student government packet in the Student Center. Packets are available starting tomorrow and need to be returned by April 24th. Here's our feature for today. Producer Chanel Hart created this story about how early.
As many people know, lots of teenagers prefer to go to sleep later in the night and wake up later in the day. Unfortunately, going to school requires students to get up at about 6:30 in the morning. Would giving teens an extra hour or two of sleep by postponing their early school time fix this? How do you feel about school opening at 7:35 a.m.?
I feel like that's a great time, but I feel like it should be earlier, maybe around 5 o'clock. I do not like it because I usually stay up very late doing homework and usually don't get enough sleep.
I'm okay with it because I have zero period and I have to be here anyways.
Do you feel like you get enough sleep and go to school at the same time?
I mean, I try to get 9 hours, but I think that's kind of impossible with all the homework I have to do.
Do you think that students are often tired and unproductive in your class?
Sometimes if they're unproductive, it could be a result of them being tired.
Do you think the early school time affects student performance?
No, I think the earlier the school, the better the performance.
Do you tend to fall asleep or feel tired in class?
No, I never fall asleep in class. I don't want to get my parents called. In the morning classes, yes.
Do you feel like the early school time affects your success as a student?
Kind of does. I'd rather have school start at 9 o'clock, but can't change that.
You heard it here, Center High School. It seems that many of the students here are unhappy with the early school schedule. What time would you want schools to start, even if it meant getting out later in the day? Reporting for CTV, I'm Chanel Hart.
It's time for another hashtag challenge. Watch this video for the explanation.
Hello Center High School students, we have a new hashtag challenge for you. It's opening week for baseball and we want to see what team you're rooting for. Post a picture of you rooting for whatever team you want, and in the description describe what team you're rooting for and why. And also, don't forget to use hashtag CHSCTV.
I'm Marianne, and thanks for watching CTV.